Hey guys, my name is Akbar. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna discuss about some basic commands of Linux. So for any technology, if you want to learn middleware, if you want to go through DevOps, for anything, the basic commands of Linux and basic understanding of Linux and Unix environment, either it is Ubuntu or whatever it is, the OS is really important. So if you are really a beginner, if you are a college student, if you have recently started your career, this video is gonna really help you. Okay. So now understand what is this file, what is a directory. Normally when you have a data is going to store in a file. File is going to manage by folder, correct? So you have to be in a particular folder where you are. So PWD stands for present working directory. Okay. Print working, print current working directory. Or you can say present working directory. So when as soon as you hit this command, it will show in which location you are. ls listing files and directory. lsfnl list files with the details. So cd is used for changing the directory. cd space dot dot to go to the previous directory. cd slash to go to the root directory. cd hyphen to go to the home directory. So just to have a walkthrough of this commands, how it gonna work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create an instance in Linux. Let's see some practical how it works. Okay. So I'm gonna create an instance here. Let's launch instance. Basics Linux. Just the name of the machine. Okay. So I'm go with Linux here. So I'll go with a free trial. So I'm gonna create a key pair here. So basic Linux. So I'll go with a pem key file. So in my previous videos, you have seen n number of times how I have created a EC2 and connected. Okay, but still I'm showing you again. So once this instance is got created, now we're gonna uh, run those commands, whatever we have discussed here. We're gonna discuss this commands pwd, ls, lsfnl, cd, all these things. Okay. Okay. So let me connect the Insta starter to running. Let me open a git bash. So basically, To proceed further, what you need to have is you need to have a basic AWS account where you can able to create a VM, and it's absolutely free for 6 months, and then it's gonna charge you based on your usages. So that's a wonderful. So if someone is a beginner, if someone really wants to start a quick learning, this is gonna really help you. So where my key file is, it's in downloads directory. So I have to go to downloads. After downloads, I'll just paste the command because my key is available in downloads. Okay, host verification failed. Is it? Hmm. I say yes. Sorry, I missed to give yes. Okay, now I've connected to the server. Now let's understand if I, as soon as I log in, if I want to know what is the operating machine, is it Linux, Ubuntu, what it is, uname hyphen A. Okay, so uname hyphen A will tell you which OS it is. Is it okay? Now there's another command called who hyphen B. When the system got rebooted. Okay, so the basic things we gonna start here, uname hyphen A, which will help you to tell about Unix or Linux, whatever it is, which operating kind of flavor it is. So who hyphen B, when the system got rebooted. Okay, now the next is who am I, which user. See, you are with the EC2 user. Okay, now these are the basic and really important commands as soon as you log into any machine, so that you can understand you're in which operating machine, when the server got rebooted, with which user you have logged in. Now let's go ahead and open the PDF. So PWD, okay, print current working directory, or you can say present working directory. Let me go here, PWD. See, it shows present working directory. I'm in a home directory. Okay, if I have to create any other folder, mkdir, okay, uh, basics Linux. So I just created a folder, cd basics Linux. Okay, nothing. I give ll, or I can give lsfnltr. What is the content available in this particular folder? Nothing, right? So if I really have to create a empty file, then I have to use touch command, file 1.txt. Okay, now I have to create another file 2.txt, touch file 3.txt. So this is something you're gonna start with Linux basics. Okay, now I've created a file. Imagine I want to open a file. Okay, how can I open it? File 1.txt. If I really have to open a file, the file is empty because I just created an empty file. I have not added any content in it. So once I go to vi file 1.txt, escape I, learning for my future, basics of Linux, learning commands, learning commands in Linux. Okay, now this is what it is. File 1.txt. Now see, earlier when I open a file, there's nothing, correct? Now when I open a file, there is some content because I've used a VI editor. I've used a VI editor, VI file name, escape I, to go into the insert mode, and I've added a content in it. Okay. Now that's the beauty. You have created empty file, you have opened a file, nothing in it. You have used a VI editor to add the content in a file. Now, if you really want to do some modification to the existing data, again you use VI file1 dot txt. Okay, go there. If you have to delete a specific line, go to that, move your cursor, escape. When you press dd, the entire line is gone. Entire line is gone. If you really have to type anything, escape I. Insert mode. You see the bottom? You have to move the cursor again and press enter. Start typing anything, whatever you want. I'm just giving a sample here. So I came out of it. So this is how you need to know how to do the modifications, adding a data, deleting a data. Okay. And moreover, very important thing, if you really have to search for a particular word in a file, again how? Vi file 1.txt, enter, escape, slash. Now, if you really want to search one number, then I give 1, then plus n. That's all. N is only 1 is only one time. Escape 1. Then I give L. Escape N. Escape learning I'll give. See, it found it, right? That's how it is. Go to VI mode, VI editor mode, escape slash and search for a particular word. Then you can able to get it. So that's how you have to search something and how you delete escape dd and escape slash and then you particular word, whatever you want to search, and then give n wherever the file exists. If you really want to see the permissions and all, you can see here escape ll you can give or lsfnltr you can give. You can see the permissions and everything of those files. Okay. If I have to really change the permissions, chmod 777 and file 1. Okay. chmod 777 file 2 lsfnltr. So I have given 777 as a file permissions. Now, no, I don't want to give a 777 now. If I have to change a permission, chmod 755. Okay. This section is considered as a first 3. Read, write, execute will be considering as a user. Read, write, execute will be considered as a group. Read, write, execute will be considered as a others. Now I am trying to change the permissions. Initially I have given full permissions. Now I am revoking those permissions. File 2.txt. Okay. Now give ll here. Now see, file 2 I have changed the permissions, right? See, that's how it is. Now again, chmod 755 file 1.txt. Is it got changed? Yes, it is got changed. So write permissions have gone. So you basically need to understand why chmod is used for change mode of permissions, read, write, execute. Okay. If you really wants to change the user, okay, then first you have to create a user and then add a user and then change ownership. chown. Now you can say any user. Just give any name Akbar and colon ec2 user file 1.txt. Is it gonna work? No, it's not gonna work because we have not created a user, right? See, invalid user. So you have to first create a user and then you have to make a permissions. Now I am not going into that detail over here, how to create a user and all. So we have covered a basic touch command directory. Okay. Removing a file we have not covered it. Okay. Let me go here. rm. this particular file. I'm gonna remove it. Gone. Correct? Now, current present working directory. Let's go back to a previous folder. Again LL. I can see the folder. How can I delete a folder? In this folder, I have a context called file 2. Correct? Because I've already removed file 1. Now, if I have to delete a folder, how I can do it? RM minus RF. Deleting the entire folder. Now, present working directory, LL, you see this folder is gone. Basics Linux folder is gone. Hmm, file directory system. So nano file, okay, that is fine. chmod, chown, I've shown you grep word from a file. Search for a file. Find path we have already discussed. Head file, show head file name, show first 10 lines, tail, show last 10 lines, tail hyphen f, okay, that is fine. Uname hyphen a we have already discussed. Okay, let's show you about top command. So what is the top command is gonna do it over here? Top, see the top command is gonna really help you to see your memory, okay, your CPU, your memory, your swap memory. If something goes wrong with a memory and all, then you have to move those respective process which is consuming more space to another server where it is having a less usuality. Okay, so basically this top command is used to check your CPU and memory. Most of the time disk space issues will come, then you have to come here and give the top command and see those process IDs, ps-ef grep and the particular PID which is consuming more space, and then understand the process. See 2159 just for example here. Let it show once again easy to use. ps-ef ps-ef grep 2159. See, this is something easy to user, it is showing, correct? This particular user is consuming in real time. What will happen when you see more, it's consuming a more space, then you have to move that particular instance to another server. That's how it has been handled, where the respective server is having enough CPU and RAM capacity. So that's how you can swap when there is any issues over there. So let's understand about df-h, df-sh. Show the disk usage, show the size of current folder, free-h uptime. Uptime also give you the same output. Uh, who-b also give you the same system boot time. 359 and 344 uptime, 15 minutes. So from when it is up, when it is got rebooted. So today only, 19th July. Okay. df-h and du-sh. So df-h, if I give, what will happen? It will show me all the commands, all the folders, whatever the in the server, and what is the capacity it is they are occupying it. Okay, these are the basic regular important commands, so that it will help you. If you really want to find a particular file, how much it is consuming a space, then how do you understand? For example, I created a folder demo1, mkdir demo2, mkdir demo 3, right? So I have these three folders, okay? Demo 1. In demo 1, vi file1.txt, escape I. This is demo purpose. Vi file2.txt. This is learning purpose. So I created a two files in demo 1. Let me go back to demo 2. Vi file2.txt. Any content, doesn't matter. So let me go back to demo 3. So imagine I really want to search for a file 1. Now in this scenario, I have three folders where my file 1 is located here. But imagine I don't know where my file is, and I have to find in which folder out of these three the file is located. Locate file 1.txt. This is how the command you need to use. Okay, locate is not found. Mm, okay, maybe it's in Ubuntu. So we have a command how to search a file out of multiple folders. I'll give a walkthrough. Let's see here. What is the command? Locate. Who am I? User. Add user. Add username. User add. User mod. Okay. IP config. So next is a package. If you want to install any packages, sudo apt update. Okay. So if you really wants to see some how to add a user, then you can use this. If you really want to switch a user, like okay, add user, add user, username, add user, Akbar, etc, password, sudo su hyphen, yeah. So etc, I have to go to root and then to the specific directory. Add user Akbar. Okay. So add user Akbar. So by using root, I have added a username. Now user add Akbar. Add username. Okay, both are same. Now, as if the user is already there, su hyphen Akbar. See, I've created a user by name called Akbar by using add user. Now I've switched to the username called Akbar. Earlier I was in a root directory. I was with a root folder. Prior to that, I am with the EC2 user. Now I have created my own user. And then I have switch. How do I switch? Su hyphen. Now what I will do, I'll exit out of my root. Now I'm in which folder here? Um, I'll I'll create a folder. I'll create a file here in the touch file 11.txt. Now I'll see the permissions. See root here. Let me try to change the. See, we have already seen how I have changed the permissions. Read, write, execute. Right now we are going to change the permissions here. chown. Then I'll change it to Akbar Akbar file 11.txt. Give LL. See, the ownership of the particular file got changed. You can change the permissions, you can change the ownership, anything. Okay. That's a very basic introduction about Unix and its respective commands, how you edit a file, how you change the permissions, how you change the ownership, okay, how you add a user over there, how you create a empty files, how you edit a file, how to search for a particular word in a file, okay, all those things. Let me see if anything is missing. I'm here. So with respect to packages, sudo apt update, um, sudo apt install package name. Okay, let me execute this sudo apt update so that you can understand here. Sudo apt update just to refresh your machine. Okay. Okay, I'm already with the root, so apt update is fine, is it? Mm-hmm. Yes, su hyphen ec2 user. Let me go back to ec2 user. Okay, let me give here sudo apt update. Let's see how it reacts. We can search for some other commands over here. We can go to ChatGPT. Command for updating package on Linux EC2. Okay, it's a sudo yum update hyphen y. It's not apt. Sudo yum update. Sorry guys, my bad, I forgot. It's not apt, it's a yum. Now it works. See, it's getting updated. Now it's got updated. Okay. Now you see this. This is for different OS like Ubuntu and all. Sudo apt upgrade. So what I have to give here? Sudo yum upgrade. Sudo yum upgrade. See, nothing to do. Now imagine if I have a requirement of installing Nginx. Okay. I'll go to my ChatGPT again. How to install Nginx on my EC2 Linux. sudo yum install nginx -y. So I'll simply copy this. I'll go to my machine. My nginx installation is done. Now once that is done, now what I need to do? I need to start it. So once it is started, I need to enable it. I'm just taking one sample package so that you can understand, okay? So these are all for Ubuntu, how to verify Nginx status. So copy sudo systemctl status Nginx is showing running or not. We have already started, right? So I'm checking the status. See, it's actively up and running. So my package, whatever I've tried to install, it's absolutely perfectly running fine. So it's just that you need to know how to play around with the commands. Is it apt package? Is it yum package? So whatever it is, if you don't know, no problem. Go ahead and search and execute the commands. That's all. Okay. That's the beauty of Linux. Thank you very much, guys. So thank you very much for being in the video for a long time so that you can understand quality content in my videos. So please go through the video once again, again and again so that you can understand the commands, so that you can understand the basics of Linux and practice it. You no need to become an Linux admin, but you need to know how the basic things works on Linux, how you install the packages, how you change the ownership, how you edit the file. These are the really basic things. Though if you are a middleware, though if you are a DevOps admin, though if you are working on AI, whatever the technology, doesn't matter. If you are a cloud administrator, doesn't matter. But still, you need to know about the basics of Linux. Okay. Thank you very much. Please click on like and subscribe my channel. I really appreciate your support. I'll be sharing a really quality content with you guys. I'll be creating instances, doing lab in front of you, and coming up with a more quality content. So if you look at my videos, I have prepared a videos on Jenkins, I've prepared a videos on Sonar, I've prepared videos on Azure DevOps, how you do the deployment by using application deployments pipeline, infra pipelines, Linux, load balancer, how the infrastructure, infrastructure as a code, Terraform through Jenkins, Terraform through Azure DevOps. The much more quality content is available on my channel. So please click on like and subscribe my channel. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.